What's going on with the motorcycle guys?
I guess a couple of arrests, but definitely people backing the motorcyclists and other people backing the guy that was in the SUV. Yeah, two different stories.
I was fortunate. I was telling Aunt before the show that I was walking around yesterday, and I was stuck at a light waiting, and there were two black guys. Important, I guess, for the discussion. Maybe not. I don't know. And I swear I walked upon, and this is the first words I heard. I hear, "You hear that motherfucker ran over that motorcycle guy?"
Uh-huh.
Like he was all about that. It was the driver's fault in the Range Rover. And it got me to thinking, because I am completely convinced that the Asian guy was minding his own fucking business.
Right.
He's in a Range Rover with his wife and a small child. I mean, the odds are he's minding his own business.
He's not fucking around with a motorcycle gang. Yeah, at that point.
But it's amazing how people perceive things, and I almost decided to talk to those guys to see if they knew more about it, but then I didn't bother, to be honest with you. But then it got me to thinking, people just see things one way, and that is it.
That's it.
And mostly because the helmet cam of these videos start with pretty much the Range Rover rolling over the motorcycle guy. They don't really have the initial bump.
It shows the motorcycle slowing down in front of the SUV and getting hit.
Right.
And that started everybody initially surrounding the SUV before the big chase. I don't know. Again, a lot of this goes down racial lines. I mean, it's predominantly a black motorcycle gang. Mm-hmm. And a lot of black people are supporting the motorcyclists,
of course,
based purely on race. I was watching a lot of the news shows last night, and in interviews and whatnot, you'll see the black guy up there, the talking head on Fox or CNN. And there they are defending the motorcyclists based purely on race.
And bikers are defending them too. Bikers are defending them too.
Yeah, although you're not hearing from really like the hardcore like Harley guys. Like, I don't know. I think they realize they fucked up.
But these guys are obviously
just animals.
Decided to go out there and intimidate people.
They were fucking around.
You saw the other videos that were removed, right? The one guy going in and out of traffic against traffic.
Yeah, they fucking...
Oh, here's the video right here. Yeah, that guy said, "Fuck that! I'm going to go in the other lane."
Yeah, he's in the other lane.
They're all about fucking around and intimidating people.
Yeah, I wonder who was more aggressive.
Not to the point where maybe someone's going to get run over, but they certainly have some blame here.
Is it the 100 guys in the bike gang, or the guy in the SUV with his wife and 2-year-old?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder who was the aggressor. Like, how dumb! It's amazing that.
Not according to these two guys I saw on the street yesterday.
Holy
They're like,
shit.
Did you see that motherfucker running over the motorcycle guy?
They surrounded the guy. Someone emailed me that. And I'm like, dude, he was surrounded. They were hitting his car and slashing his tires. He panicked and ran.
Of course. What else are you going to do? You have the fight or flight instinct, and that wasn't a good fight opportunity.
No.
So you step on the gas, regardless of who's in front of you.
Got to get the hell out of there.
You got to get the fuck out of there. But again, I guess there's a justice for hashtag for the guy that.
The guy got fucked up pretty good.
Paralyzed and
it's pretty fucked up.
You know what?
Then maybe you don't block somebody's fucking SUV.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? You don't surround somebody's SUV when they're with their fucking wife and 2-year-old baby, and then wonder why they panic and drive away.
That's the most primal of protection instincts you're ever going to get. Is a man and his family. What the fuck did you expect him to do? Step out of his vehicle and talk reasonably with people that are punching his vehicle and trying to get inside? No, he's going to step on the fucking gas, Think how desperate you got to be to run over motorcycles that are in front of you with your wife and kid in the car.
Nobody wants to do that.
No.
It's fucking aggravating. And I know people, like, they hear half of the story, but...
Yeah.
And they...
Someone pointed out to me, when they stop the vehicle and the guy takes his helmet and just smashes in the window. And then we've all seen the video by now. The second guy, rewatch that. He starts pounding on the passenger window. He's ready to break that window, and he stops out of nowhere. And actually, they gave him a slap on the wrist. I think that guy came forward. Ow. And they decided just give him a little slap on the wrist. He's not in that much trouble for what he did, but he stops punching the window, and it was pointed out to me that he might have saw the kid in the back seat and went, "Oh fuck, we don't have a problem with the fucking infant or toddler." I don't know how old was the kid?
2, I think.
2, okay. Because he, out of nowhere, he just stops and kind of backs off. Like, whoa, this is too much for fucking me. I'm not breaking a window where there's a 2-year-old in there.
Yeah, he was released. He wasn't charged with
anything.
Yeah.
What is that, the Van Wyck?
Yeah, that looks like it, right? To JFK.
It's got that.
That's the tram to JFK.
Yes.
Well, we can't say tram anymore.
Oh, no, I hit it was a whole chain reaction. I'm picking up my strawberries. I hit the bag, it hit the water, it fell over and hit the tissues, knocked into the other water, hit the bell. I couldn't have done that if I tried.
Who doesn't enjoy a good game of Mousetrap?
Yes. Oh.
Yuck. Remember that dumb game?
It seemed like a good idea. Set it all up. It would take forever.
So stupid.
And then what? It fucking would go up and it would never work all the way through. It would hang up.
Yeah.
Well, that little thing that had to go down the saw teeth and go tick, 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 it always stopped.
Hit it.
How many napkins do I need?
Oh, boy, you're a slob.
No, but since trees being murdered, I don't mind the napkin. I'm a good napkin guy.
Yeah.
But I don't need a stack.
Trees being murdered.
Got to protect the trees.
Absolutely.
Feed the trees. There was a song called Feed the Trees.
Was there?
I think it was Belly.
So what are we waiting for
Jesus.
here? Sorry,
Denny Falcone is what we're waiting for.
Didn't he know we needed him today?
I told him 15 minutes ago to be ready in 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But I'm saying he knew yesterday we needed him today, right?
Of course.
So what's he doing?
Tim in New York, I think we've made this point. He goes, the guy started the video after the Range Rover got aggressive. Why aren't we talking about that? We are. But I think the news should talk about that a little more because that's where they pick up the story.
Sure.
They should explain a little bit that some shit happened before the video we're about to show you, but we don't have video of that.
Does anybody wonder?
You're absolutely right, Tim. But we absolutely are talking about it.
How come people don't wonder why the motorcycles are surrounding the Range Rover? When does that happen under normal circumstances?
Yeah.
When you can just run over a guy whose fucking bike's in front of you.
Well, I think with a gang of 100 or so motorcycles going down the road, anything you do in your vehicle is going to be dangerous to those bikers.
Yep.
So if this guy was changing lanes when they were all around him, maybe a little erratic on his brake or something, I think the bikers could interpret that as him being an aggressor or an asshole. When in the meantime, if you think about it, the bikers are at fault by just being in that situation and not riding legally two abreast, in one lane. They're supposed to ride like that.
Right.
How are they supposed to ride?
Two abreast. They got these guys 5 across every lane. And then if the Range Rover decides to change a lane as some guy's speeding up next to him and cuts him off,
right,
it's his fault? No, you're driving like fucking assholes. Nothing is the other guy's fault at that point. You're forfeiting your ability to say that somebody else was fucking up, being the aggressor, cutting you off, because your whole group is putting themselves in a situation to be put in danger. So, no, I can't see that guy, that fucking guy with his wife and kid, doing anything that would put him in danger of an accident or in trouble with 100 fucking motorcycle guys.
Plus, another thing that people are ignoring, even though Ray Kelly said it, the police commissioner, he said there was over 200 911 calls that day.
Yeah.
Not over this incident. It wasn't 200 people that saw this shit going down. It was 200 other fucking things that people had a problem with these guys.
They're fucking riding like assholes, and they deserve any fucking thing they get. Sorry.
They knew what they were doing that day.
Exactly.
They want to be aggressive, a little intimidating, and have a bit of fun. And then you get together on a highway, over 100 of you. You feel like you now own that fucking road. We all know exactly what went down.
A lot of them are unlicensed. Their bikes are unregistered. They're dirt bikes on the fucking road. They're breaking the law by the numbers.
I thought we had a cop. Whatever.
You a cop?
We do have a lot of bike guys saying that they were in the wrong.
Fucking narc?
Me?
You a cop?
No. Maybe.
What happened? You
what?
Fucking cop?